Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to all of you for the Faith Talk Show. In this Faith Talk Show, we encourage people of all walks of life to come and share their inspiring stories, their motivation stories, and also their life changing moments. And today, my dear friends, we are having a very special guest with us, and I have a lot to tell about her. Her name is Benita D'souza. Benita, can you please raise your hands wherever you are? Yeah, Benita, can you just show your hand? Okay. Let me share with you something about Benita D'souza. She's always cheerful. She motivates others and makes sure that everybody are comfortable around her no matter what. She's a person who will go out of her way to do something for someone. And she shares it very confidently, telling me, I always had a dream to make a difference in the lives of others. Professionally, Benita was a teacher and now she's a home organizer. She says very confidently once again that she faced challenges with a smile and love seeing happy faces around. My dear friends and families, every year World Environment Day is observed on June 5th, and this day is celebrated to encourage awareness and environmental protection. And today, once again, we have an amazing personality, Benita D'souza, who will be sharing her own inspiring journey with us on how has she is in fact inspiring many lives through her wonderful social cause. So I'm going to present to you a short video on the Environment Day special. So please watch and enjoy the video.
मैं तो नहीं हूँ इंसानों में, बिकता हूँ मैं तो इन दुकानों में। दुनिया बनाई मैंने हाथों से, मिट्टी से नहीं जज्बातों से। फिर रहा हूँ ढूंढता मेरे निशान, है कहाँ मेरे निशान, है कहाँ मेरे निशान।
So this is all about Environment Day special episode today. And Benita, thank you once again for being with us today in this show. And thank you once again for all that you're going to speak in advance. I'm thanking you for all that you're going to do this, share with us today on this talk show. It's a pleasure to have
Thank you
you
so much.
right here.
Thank you so much, Ronnie, for inviting me. Thank you so much. It's the first time
Great.
I'm going live.
Excellent.
All
So
thanks to
good to
you.
see you. Good to see you. So, Benita, it seems you are quite busy these days, okay, with your family and also doing a lot of social work with your charming smile, never getting tired. I've known you as a person full of you're like you could have power packed, full of always you want to do something or other, never relax, keep on doing something or other. Is it you never get tired of doing things?
No, I don't.
Okay, she says no.
I really
All right,
don't get tired doing things.
great. So, well, friends and families, today is a special episode, as I told you, celebrating the Environment Day. And today we have Benita, who's going to share with us her inspiring journey of what has motivated her personally to get into this cause of waste management. So there you go, Benita. Without wasting much of time, quickly I come before you with this first question: what inspired or motivated you to get into this project of waste management? Over to you.
Like I mentioned before, I always wanted to do something, and I was always up to doing something or the other for the people around me, people in my society, or wherever I was. I was a teacher. I worked as a teacher for almost 8 years. And during that time, we would teach children how our city needs to be clean, what we need to
Super.
do as citizens to keep our city clean, our country clean, our world clean. We would have sessions as tree plantation and educate them about so many other things. Throw your chocolate wrapper into the dustbin and not outside the dustbin. I would teach all of this in class, and I would walk back home. I would see every individual throwing that kachra on the road. I always saw plastic bottles on the road. I always saw stuff lying on our roads. Like we all know, we've grown up seeing all that. We cross a river in Bombay, we are closing our noses because we're crossing a river which is almost turned into a nala. When we cross a kachra dabba, we are also closing our noses because we can't bear the stink. So
Yes, yes.
I said, understand, until we elders within the family, within the society, start doing something, our kids are not going to build up the habit. So I started doing something at my own house, started reading more about the concept of low waste living and what more I can do, what can be done to reduce this waste that we throw out.
Okay.
I remember episode of Satyamev Jayate, Amir Khan. There was a lot of stuff mentioned there that how you can change your wet waste, all your kitchen waste into compost and stuff like that. So I used to wonder why we don't do it. But that was something very big that I had to think of. So I started little by little. First thing that I did was I used to just throw all the waste of my house into two different bags. One was a dry waste bag, and one was the bin which was with all the wet waste. At that time I didn't know what I had to do, so that was a small first step that I took. I still call it the baby step. To whoever is new, whoever joins the group newly, I say take that as your baby step, and then we move forward. So the best motivation would be my kids that I taught. I always felt
Okay.
if they need to learn something, I, as a teacher, I, as a society, I, as an adult, need to show them because they learn from example and not by our preaching. That's it.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है, Benita. Very nice. Some people always have the desire in their art. We have a lot of dreams, but sometimes it is very difficult to execute that. कैसा करना है,
Very true.
what to do. But we see you right ahead, not only getting inspired, not only getting motivated, but seeing that your dream is being fulfilled, slowly and steadily, as you said, step by step. Very nice, Benita.
Step by step.
Yes, step by step, one day at a time. It is so good to see that, that through your in your school days, as you said, during your school days, or maybe whenever you are at your home, you initiated this, you started this long back, and it was there in your heart. So very nice to hear this. So, Benita, I am sure that in any task you do, in any task you execute, that there is a lot of problems, a lot of struggles ahead. So the next question in which I would to ask you is, tell us what exactly, what kind of support you need from our friends and from all our families out there. And secondly, I would also want you to answer, I mean, uh, is this waste management a easy task, or is it too difficult? I mean, as a normal person, I mean, as a household person, can I also contribute in this waste management? Yeah.
Yes, of course. Every person on this planet can contribute to waste management. Each of us can do our part. Like we say in the house, each of us needs to do our roles. Only then the house is complete. Similar way, waste management is not very difficult. We all feel it's
Okay.
difficult. It is
Yes,
not.
yes, yes, yes.
Once you get to know exactly what we do, it is not at all difficult. Yes, we
Okay.
need that small spark just to start off. Once you start off, then it's a piece of cake.
Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, could you
Yeah.
please elaborate on that more? On how? to go ahead with this waste management technique. You can take your all time.
Okay,
You can
what I
take your
can
time
do
and
is,
just tell me. Yeah,
yeah, I'll elaborate on exactly what we do as a team right now and how I
perfect.
started. Like I said, I just started with segregating, throwing the dry waste and the wet waste separately in my house. At that time, I didn't
Okay.
even know what are the items that come under dry waste. Huh? I'm mentioning
Hmm.
that because people say we don't know that. Even I didn't know that 2 years ago when
Okay.
I started. So I
Okay.
was just roughly doing, I would read books. I would read books. I'm not a very Google person. I would read a lot of books. So different books, ऐसे पढ़ के some magazines. You don't have a specific book on dry waste and wet waste as such.
Uh,
So I used to just read books and get a rough idea कि हाँ ये भी dry है, ये भी dry है. I would put everything into that, fill it up, and once a month I would go to Mulund. There was a center at Mulund. They would collect this dry waste. A few months down the line, a friend from Kanjur itself told me that Project Mumbai does a collection at Nahur village, that is Nahur village East. Once a month I would carry that big two bags and walk down and go to Nahur village to give that dry waste collection. And I would always think, अरे मुझे इतना दूर जाना पड़ता है. I'm just telling exactly what everybody feels, okay? But I was crazy. That's why I used to carry those two bags and go all the way to Nahur. And I would always feel क्यों अपने इधर नहीं है? How can I start something here? मेरे पास.
okay.
No, something on my road maybe. I don't mind walking down till the end of the road. Yeah, I don't mind walking down पीछे बाजू, somewhere close by. I had to go all the way to Nahur. So as God willed it, we see now where there is a will, God makes that way for us. So I would always
Correct.
say, "Arey Jesus, why so far I have to go?" So I happened to meet a lady who is as crazy as me. I'll mention that. She herself started something like this in Bhandup itself with her known people. A few of her known families she added on, and she got in touch with the BMC guys and started getting this truck to pick up the dry waste. So somehow I got in touch with her and we had a talk. I asked her, how do you go about with these things? What does how things happen? So she said, this is how we pick up, and we pick up every alternate Sunday. So I asked her, can you tell me the pickup locations? So the location she mentioned, I was super lucky. It was my building gate. I had the pickup happening at my building gate. So I was like, wow, this is like God sent. She was a God sent person for me, frankly speaking. Uh, Mrs. Yogini by the name.
Okay.
Yeah, now together we are working in full speed actually to get spread this awareness, especially in our area of Kanjur, Bhandup, and Nahur. We have an aim for our team. We have got people together. Say we are now 10 to 11 volunteers. We've got people to take up certain initiatives. So
Wow.
we have an aim which says waste free Kanjur Bhandup Nahur. So we've termed it as waste
Okay.
free KBN. And yesterday, on the occasion of World Environment Day, we've
Yes.
revealed our FB page and our Insta handle as Waste Winners. So we
Super.
soon will be known as Waste Winners in Kanjur.
Absolutely
We do
amazing.
other activities also, not only dry waste and wet waste, because environment doesn't just mean taking care of your waste. We even collect coconut shells, which goes into making jewelry and spatulas, and even it goes into making coal for burning of wood. And we're also collecting mango seeds and different kind of seeds which will be sent to various parts of India for plantation.
Wow.
Yeah, people who are
Having
interested can surely get in touch with us, and we'll help them step by step. ऐसा नहीं कि बोल दिया and छोड़ दिया.
having said this, Benita, having said this, I really would like to congratulate you, respect you and your team for tremendous efforts, for working as a team in order to work together, because I know that this is not a one man show. You need a lot of people behind it to help you, to support you, to coordinate with you, and to get this work done. Isn't it, Benita?
Yes, very true, very true.
And
We need each other.
absolutely. So, Benita, could you just, also tell me, as I told you earlier, we all of us, we have problems here and there, struggles, a lot of hardships here and there. Have you encountered any kind of your own hardships and struggles while, like, अरे छोड़ना यार, why I have to do this, मुझे क्यों इसमें जाना है, अपना फैमिली को संभालना है, काफी काम है, इधर है, कुकिंग इज देयर, this thing is there, family is there, otherwise my mommy will come behind, she will start with, why you have to do, there are other people to do it. The point is that nowadays everybody says there are other people to do it, there are a lot of social workers to do it, why me, why you? Would you like to say something on this? Have you gone through this phase also? कुछ बोलते ना, गाली मिली
Luck.
बड़ी है.
Gali I've got from a few friends,
अच्छा,
and
फ्रेंड से मिला.
friends से मिला.
अच्छा
Family,
अच्छा.
I am too blessed to have a wonderful family.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, too blessed. My father-in-law, my brother, my husband, wonderful men of my life.
Very nice, very
कभी मुझे
nice.
रोका टोका नहीं है इस मामले
क्या
में.
बात.
Please go ahead, do what is right for you and for people around you. This is what the message I always get from them. Yeah.
So
But ऐसा कुछ नहीं.
coming.
हाँ, but yes, there are people when we try to tell people कि चलो भाई करो, like you said, like you mentioned, मैं क्यों करूँ? मुझे क्या मिलेगा करने से? This attitude a lot of people have, and if each of us
Mentality.
say that, yeah, if each of us say that, then we are reaching nowhere. Like you say, for even with regards to anything, we say boon boon se banta sagar.
Sagar.
Now, when we started, it was one person who started it. One
Okay.
person who started it. I did at my place. Miss Yogini did it at her place. She got some people with her. I got some people with me. And today we are a family of almost 140 to 150 people contributing every alternate Sunday to dry waste. I would have shown you my entire bag. I actually had planned to show the
Okay.
entire bag on live, but we just gave it for dry waste this morning.
Okay. No worries. No
I would
worries.
love to have shown my kachra on social media.
Like, all right, my dear friends and families, all those who are watching us live over here, I want to share with you something wonderful which Benita said live on this Faith Talk Show. She said that whatever happens, it is that one person who can make difference. It is that one person who can really make difference and inspiring others too. And as she said, that she was supposed to show everything live, but no problem, I've got some video for you, where you can see what kind of work Benita and her team together puts in this waste management. Okay, I'll just show you some videos right here. I have some videos with me, so please, and maybe Benita later on she can tell us what exactly are those videos all about. Okay, just stay tuned. There you go. Yeah, so that was one video, and one more video coming up which I would like to share with you. There you go. So, yes, my dear friends and families, they call themselves waste winners. I repeat, they call themselves waste winners, and they believe that it is their responsibility to guard and take care of the creation around them. What a wonderful words of inspiration which Benita and her team has shared with us on this Faith Talk Show. Yeah, Benita, over to you once again. Would like you to share something more about what exactly you all do in order to get everybody together. As you said, I mean, I have been aware that you are quite busy every day, almost on the Zoom calls, attending seminars, sharing videos, so much of thing. Can you tell me something about your team right now? Your waste management team, yeah, your winners team, yeah, please.
Waste winners team. Yeah,
Yeah,
we've just
yeah,
started as a team. Till now, I think we hardly had any photographs also because we were not into clicking photos and all. Even now, we have to remind each other, photos low,
it's okay,
because we are
yeah.
busy working. It's like
Absolutely.
working in the field. We are actually working कि काम खत्म होना है और पब्लिक को साथ में लाना है. We have to
Yeah,
make people realize कि we need to do dry and wet waste segregation. That is the first step. Each of us, everybody watching
first
this
step.
show, whether
Yeah,
live or maybe later the recorded version, I have just one simple request. Just decide to think about our planet and the climate. I think each of us is suffering. It is so hot, it is so hot, and we switch the ACs on, but that is not going to resolve the problem. Like in the video, there's a short picture which says if you want to listen to the bird, plant a tree, not a cage. Similarly, if you want the temperatures to go down, we need to plant more trees and not switch on the ACs. Even we are facing cyclones in the Arabian is because the temperature has risen. Does not We are going to face it every year, looks like. The Arabian Sea rarely had cyclones coming. We never faced something like this. At least I can't remember itna bad cyclones continuously year after year. So it's high time each of us, we celebrate our birthdays. So the best way we can celebrate our birthdays by planting a tree somewhere in our locality. That would be a small message that I would love to give out. It is we don't own the earth. The earth is owning us. The earth doesn't belong to us. We belong to it. So it is our duty to take care of it, nourish it, and enrich it. Would any of us ruin the houses that we live in? No. So why ruin the earth, the biggest house that we all are living in?
wow. Well, my dear friends, I hope you are listening to Benita of all that she has shared on this Faith Talk Show. As I told you earlier, that the objective of this Faith Talk Show is to spread goodness in this crucial moments. We all of us are facing tough times, and this Faith Talk Show encourages each one of us to do our part in as much as little way we can. Maybe all of us cannot do big things, but I think we all of us can do little things, but in love. Isn't it, Benita?
Very true.
So Benita was sharing
It
with me
is,
that, yeah, yeah,
yeah, and this is just a small thing.
yes,
We do the collection every alternate Sunday, like first and
okay,
third Sunday.
okay,
So it becomes quite a task getting everything together and, posting it, telling, informing, running behind that gadi, calling up. It's quite a task because not all of us are doing it. There's a small thing that I have at the back of my mind just right now as I'm talking here. I know so
okay,
many are listening. If most of us from our area start doing the segregation, we can we can make the government pick it up for us from our own houses. It's
wow,
possible. Like I always tell, I know that's being too positive. uh, there's nothing impossible in this world. बस एक चाह होनी चाहिए, राह अपने आप निकल जाती है.
क्या बात है, wow, super. Well, my dear friends and families, we all of us know who are residing at Kanjurmarg. Especially, we all of us know that in front of our St. Francis Xavier's Church and the school, we know that there is a garbage corner over there, and all the authorities, and in fact all the officials have almost, they tried a lot, to do something about the garbage here and there. And we did a lot, to try to shift that garbage from, to a different place. And but everything was in vain, but the only solution was to send the BMC officials to clear out the garbage, on timely basis. But as my dear friends, as Benita has given us this wonderful, wonderful strategy, on how to work on this waste management. So requesting all of you out there, especially residents of Nahur, Bandup, and Kanjurmarg, to keep this in mind, and to really, to pledge that we'll try our level best to do something, maybe, something small, maybe beginning from today, or trying to segregate the waste and so on. So we have Benita and her team to help us. As I told you, still, if you all are not aware of what is happening, what is waste management all about, please, I would request you to get in touch with Benita. You can leave your message to us on the comment section, and please tell us that you would like to be a part of this waste management team. Okay, Benita would be very happy and delighted to help you guys, because the main motive of this Fate Talk Show is she wants more and more of your helping hands, of your helping hands, and to extend your support to her, and especially to her team. At the moment, she has two WhatsApp groups. She was telling me one is full of Marathi, for the Marathi and Hindi speaking people. Am I right, Benita? Marathi? One
Very,
where she,
yes.
Marathi people, all those who are convenient in Marathi language, and the others is for the English and Hindi and so on. So every day, I'm telling you, my dear friends, every day Benita has her own groups, and she's busy sending messages and making everybody, like, oh, do this, do that, do this, do that, and also trying to make people aware. What is important is aware of to protect your environment in little ways. So I hope the message is quite loud and clear. All of us are responsible to take care of our environment, not only on the Environment Day. It has to be every day, and we can do a bit. We can do a bit, I think, so all of us, by growing trees, okay, by saving water, and as Benita is doing a wonderful job along with the team of the waste management, segregating, recycle, and so on, and reusing it. So I think we can also join hands with her and help her to really, have a clean and a green, especially Mumbai city. So with this, Benita, anything else you would like to share? A message of encouragement and hope as we end this Fate Talk Show with a small video. You would like to say anything to our audience out there, your families, your friends out there, your loved ones, especially all those people from Mulund who are watching you, from all those people who are watching you from abroad also, as you said, your families, and for all your loved ones. Yeah, would you like to share
Yeah, I've
something?
already given out my message. My
Yes.
message is only decide to think about the planet and our climate. We have to think about our children and our grandchildren. We may not see them, but we need to think about them. We need to leave a greener and cleaner planet for them. And yeah, please do follow our FB page and our Insta handle. I'll share it on the Facebook link.
So thank you once again, Benita. It was a
Thank
pleasure
you so much,
to have,
Ronnie. Thank
yeah.
you so
Thank
much
you
for
so much
inviting
for
me.
your excitement. Earlier of the show, she had a lot of anxiety here and there, but I think she did a splendid job on the show. Thank you once again for being a special guest on my show, and I'm sure that as people are watching the show, they
Thank you.
will
I'm honored.
surely join your, join their hands with you for this wonderful cause. And well, my dear friends and families, all those who are watching us, right now, and also who will be watching the recorded version later on, please share this message, of the waste management, where we can protect and save our environment in little ways. So this is the last video which I'm going to share with you, and with this, thank you once again. Okay, stay safe, stay connected, and yes, let's do a little bit to save our Mother Earth. Thank you very much, Benita. So there you go, one video as we end up the Fate Talk Show. So thank you, everybody. Okay, do take care. So thank you, Anita. See you again.
Thanks, Ronnie. Bye bye.